Let's have the last topic for Module 6. So we have rational root theorem. This rational root theorem is using for us to find all the possible roots, zeros, factors of the given polynomials. So how will you say so that it is a root, zeros, or a factor? Even only if the remainder of the given roots, factors, or zeros is equal to 0. Okay? So this time, we are going to find all the possible. Meaning, posible lang. Hindi pa siya yung pinakasagot. Okay? So for us to find all the possible roots, zeros, or factors, we are going to use the rational root theorem. So here's the formula for the possible rational root. So it is equal to the factors of the constant term divided by to the factors of the leading coefficient. Alright? So let us have an example. The example here is x squared plus 5x plus 6. So let us find all the possible, magiging posible. Posible na siya ay factors, roots, or zeros. The formula says that you are going to find for the factors of the constant term and all the factors of the leading coefficient. Ma'am, ano po ba yung constant term? Yung constant term, ito yung number without a variable. Okay? That is it. Constant term, a number without a variable. Sino yun? Si 6. So, this is your constant term. Next, factors of the leading coefficient. Sino naman yung leading coefficient? When you say leading coefficient, factors of the leading coefficient, this is the number, the numerical coefficient with the highest exponent. Sino ba yung may pinakamataas na exponent? We have here x squared. Ngayon, ano yung numerical coefficient ang katabi ni x squared? So, since wala ka nakikita dyan, that is invisible 1. Alright? So, si 1, that is your leading coefficient. Naintindihan? Yan. So, ulit, si constant term, the number without a variable, then si leading coefficient, the numerical coefficient of the highest degree, with the highest degree exponent. Alright? So, let us have its one. PRR. O, yan. Shinortcut ko na lang. Possible rational root. It is equal to, okay, all the factors of the constant term of 6. We are going to consider the positive and negative. Kasama lagi ang positive and negative. All the factors of 6, we have positive and negative 1, then positive and negative 2, positive and negative 3, and then positive and negative 6. Okay? So, pag sinabi mo factors, lahat ng pwede mo i-divide kay 6. Okay? How about 1? What's the constant term? It is positive and negative 1 lang. Yan lang yung pwede mo i-divide kay 1. Is it clear? And afterwards, you are going to divide it 1 by 1. So, our possible rational zeros is 1 divide 1, we have 1. 2 divide 1, we have 2. Then, 3 divide 1, we have positive and negative 3. And then, 6 divide 1, we have positive and negative 6. So, these are the possible rational zeros. Now, the next one, how will you determine the possible zeros of this one? O, paano mo makikita kung sino ba talaga yung real or rational zeros or roots or factors of this polynomial, polynomials. Okay? So, we are going to have a synthetic division. So, ito try natin to lahat. Positive negative 1, positive negative 2, positive negative 2. Kailangan po ang kanyang remainder ay maging 0. Is it clear? Okay, so sabi, x squared plus 5x plus 6, the possible rational roots are positive negative 1, positive negative 2, positive negative 3, and positive negative 6. So, this one, for us to find kung sino pa talaga ang roots niya, what are the x's or zeros, gamit ka na lang ng factoring. So, you have here x squared plus 5x plus 6. Factors tayo. Factors, which is trial and error. Factors ng x squared, x ng x. Ngayon, give me the factors of 6. 6, kapag inad mo, ay 5. We have 3 and 2. Diba? 3 plus 2, we have 6. Okay. 3 plus 2, we have 5. Then, 3 times 2, we have 6. And po ito. So, our factors is 3 and 2. So, plus 3, then plus 2. Bakit po plus? Kasi lahat naman sila ay plus. Then, afterwards, solve mo. Equate both factors into 0. So, we have x plus 3 equals to 0. X plus 2, we have to 0. Then, solve for x. X equals to negative 3, then x is equals to negative 2. So, therefore, the zeros, the roots of this polynomials is negative 3 and negative 2. Is it clear? Nandito ba siya sa possible? Yes, it is. Meron dito, negative 2, meron negative 3. So, dalawa lang. Kung ano yung highest exponent mo, ganun lang din karami ang magiging roots mo. Is it clear? Kung ang highest exponent mo ay raised to 4, ang zeros mo ay dapat 4. Is it clear? Let us have another example. So, number 2. X cubed minus 2x squared minus 11x plus 12 equals to 0. First, let us find the possible rational roots. Okay. So, ang constant term natin, we have 12. Ang constant term, we have 12. Ang leading coefficient natin, we have also 1. Okay. These are all the possible roots of 12. We have positive, negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and then 12. So, yan yung mga numbers na pwede mo i-divide sa 12. Then, the leading coefficient niya is positive and negative 1. Then, divide lang natin. So, ang ating possible rational roots sa kanila ay negative 1, 2, positive negative 3, positive negative 4, positive negative 6, and positive negative 12. So, ito yung mga possible rational zeros. 4 dyan ang roots nito. Is it clear? 4 dyan ang roots nito. So, ngayon, kuhanin natin yung 4 na roots na yon. Paano natin kukuhanin yung 4 na roots na yon? So, we are going to try a number here. Kailangan, ang kanyang magiging remainder is 0. Is it clear? So, let us try positive 1. Positive 1. Kailangan remainder niya ay 0. Dito tayo mag-start kay 1. So, ang ating itatry ay si... So, since ang x natin ay 1. Yan. Yan yung magiging unang x natin. So, 1. Then, we have here, numerical, 1. Then, we have negative 2. We have negative 11. And we have positive 12. Kailangan mapalabas natin ang remainder niya ay 0. So, we have, bring down 1. 1 times 1, we have 1. Negative 2 times 1, we have here negative 1. Negative 1 times 1, we have here negative 1. This one is negative 12 times 1. This one is negative 12. 12 minus 12 equals to 0. Diba? Maswerte tayo. Tama yung 1. Pagkatapos niyan, pwede ka rin magtuloy-tuloy dyan. So, kaso napakahaba niyan mga anak. Kapag ikaw ay naghula-hula ng magsasubstitute ka sa pamamagitan ng rational zeros mo, magsasubstitute ka, magsisynthetic division ka hanggang sa makuha mo yung 0. Diba? So, ngayon, gawin na natin tong x squared, ganoon. Kunin natin yung kanyang quotient. So, magiging itong x squared minus x minus 12 equal to 0. Since nakuha mo na yan, ito, pwede natin to i-factor. Okay? Trial and error ulit tayo mga anak. Trial and error equals to 0. So, factors ni x squared ay x and then x. Now, what is the factors of negative 12? Factors ni negative 12 na kapag sinubtract mo ay negative 1. Bakit subtract? Kasi ito ay negative. Okay? Kasi ito ay negative. Ano yung factors ni 12? Pag sinubtract mo ay negative 1. Diba may 3 at saka 4? 3 at saka 4. Ngayon, sino ang negative? Kailangan daw negative ito. So, kailangan mas mataas yung negative. So, minus 4 ito, tapos ito ay plus. Yan. Diba? Tignan nyo. Negative 4 plus 3. Sagot dyan, negative 1. Ayun, lumabas. Pag minultiply mo, negative 4 times 3. Ang sagot dyan ay negative 12. Ayun, lumabas. Okay? So, ganun siya ha. Isip ka ng ganun. Pero kung di mo kaya mag-factors, pero syempre kaya mo dapat. Hindi mo kaya mag-factoring, magta-trial and error ka dyan. Hanggang sa mapalabas mo yung tatlong zeros. Okay? Ang kanyang remainder ay 0. So, this one we have x plus 3 equals to 0. Solve tayo. X minus 4 is equals to 0. So, ang sumunod na x daw ay x is equals to negative 3. Just transpose, diba? Then, x is equals to positive 4. So, ang tatlong x's natin or tatlong zeros natin or roots, the roots of this polynomial functions as a polynomial equation are, we have 1, negative 3, and positive 4. Okay? Ma'am, paano pag hindi ko kaya mag-factoring? So, magta-try ka. So, try natin si positive 2. Try natin si positive 2. Then, we have here 1, negative 2, negative 11, and then we have 12. Bring down 1. Times 2. We have 0. This one is 0. Negative 11. That is negative 22. So, ibig sabihin, si 2, hindi po pwede. Okay? So, magta-trial and error ka. Medyo mahaba-haba. Okay? Ma'am, paano pag tinry natin kunyari, si positive 4? When you try positive 4 here, so we have here 1, negative 2, negative 11, then positive 12. So, we have here 1. 1 times 4, we have here 4. Then, subtract. Then, we have here positive 2 times 4, we have here 8. Then, 8 minus 11, we have negative 3 times 4, we have negative 12. So, we have here 0. Okay? So, tumama ulit si 4. Paano kung si negative 3? Okay. Maswerte ka kapag tumama agad yung mga hula mo. So, we have here 1, negative 2, negative 11, and positive 12. Bring down 1. 1 times negative 3. So, we have here negative 3. Then, this one is negative 5. Negative 5 times negative 3. This one is positive 15. So, positive 15. This one is positive 4. Times 3. That is negative 12. 0. Tama. Okay? So, our roots is 1, negative 3, and positive 4. So, pero kung ikaw ay marunong gumamit nito, kayang-kaya mo siya. Mas madali mo makuha yung kanyang roots. Is it clear?